Hello, and welcome to Once Upon a Time in Black History. I am your host, Tamara Shiloh, author, educator, and owner of the Multicultural Bookstore in Richmond, California, and Las Vegas, Nevada. You can also find us on my website at onceuponatimeInBlackHistory.com. Our shows are sponsored by the Multicultural Bookstore, and if you're interested in becoming a sponsor, please send me an email at tamarashiloh@gmail.com. Alrighty then, let's get this party started. Hello everyone, and welcome to Once Upon a Time in Black History. I'm your host, Tamara Shiloh, and I'm so glad you're here with me today. Before we begin, don't forget to visit my bookstore online at multiculturalbookstore.com, where you'll find books that celebrate our rich and powerful history. Now, let me take you on a journey back in time to meet a woman who dared to dream beyond limits, Mary Jackson. Mary Jackson was born on April 9, 1921, in Hampton, Virginia. From a young age, she showed a strong interest in math and science, subjects that, at the time, were not encouraged for women, especially Black women. She graduated from Hampton Institute, now known as Hampton University, with degrees in mathematics and physical science. Wow. But even with her education, opportunities were limited because of segregation and discrimination. Still, here again, Mary didn't give up. In 1951, she began working at what was then called the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics, or NACA, which later became NASA. She started as a human computer, solving complex mathematical problems by hand. This group of brilliant women, many of them Black, were essential to the success of early space exploration. It was here that Mary met and worked alongside another incredible mathematician, Katherine Johnson. Together, they were part of a group of women whose contributions helped launch astronauts into space and bring them home safely. Mary had the opportunity to become an engineer, but there was one major obstacle. The classes she needed to take were only offered at an all-white high school. So, what did she do? She didn't accept no for an answer. She went to court and received special permission to attend the segregated school. Imagine the courage that took to walk into a place where you were not welcome simply because you believed in your dreams. Mary completed those classes, and in 1958, she became NASA's first Black female engineer. As an engineer, Mary worked on improving the design of aircraft and understanding how air flows around them, what scientists call aerodynamics. Her work helped make airplanes faster, safer, and more efficient. But Mary's impact didn't stop there. Later in her career, she made a surprising decision. She chose to step down from her engineering position. Why? Because she wanted to help others succeed. She took on a role in NASA's Equal Opportunity Specialist program, where she worked to ensure that women and minorities had access to the same opportunities she had fought so hard to achieve. She mentored young scientists, supported career advancement, and opened doors for future generations. Mary Jackson and Katherine Johnson were part of a powerful group of women whose stories were later told in the book and movie Hidden Figures. Their brilliance helped the United States compete in the space race, but for many years their names were left out of the history books. Today, we make sure their stories are told because they matter. Mary Jackson passed away in 2005, but her legacy continues to shine brightly. Every time a young girl believes she can be a scientist, an engineer, or anything she dreams of becoming. Thank you for joining me today on Once Upon a Time in Black History. I'm your host, Tamara Shiloh, and don't forget, visit multiculturalbookstore.com for more amazing stories that inspire and educate. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep making history. Thank you for tuning in to Once Upon a Time in Black History. For more information on this topic and others, visit the Multicultural Bookstore at multiculturalbookstore.com. And again, if you want to advertise in our podcast for a mere $25, please contact me at Tamara Shiloh at gmail.com. See you next time.